Motorcycle fans, dirt bike fans, get ready for an inside look at what is the longest one-day off-road race in the United States. It is the unforgiving monster known as Vegas to Reno. It's part of the Best in the Desert series. Stay with us in this video because we're going to give you an inside look on what it takes to mentally prepare as a competitor and also to prepare these motorcycles, to prepare these dirt bikes to withstand these punishing conditions. What I would like to know from you in the comments is, would you try this? Would you ever attempt this? We'll learn about different strategies. There's some teams that have 5-6 riders. There's some individuals who want to do it all by themselves. Would you try that? Can you imagine 550 miles on these motorcycles through some punishing and grueling conditions? You're talking about 11 hours on the bike if all goes well. Well, let's head into the pits. As you can see, there's a flurry of activity and there's teams getting ready to push themselves to the utter limits. This is Texas Station in Las Vegas. This is where registration goes down. This is where the crew from Best in the Desert gets everybody through tech and make sure they're on point. And let's begin with one of the top teams out here. And remember, we're asking you, would you try this? Please let me know if you would try this and what type of bike you would use and why. Let's get some more info from the pros. All right, you want to talk about hardcore. Whoa, you okay there, bud? Oh, yeah. There we go. That was hardcore as well. Injuries in the pits, anything can happen. Hey, speaking of hardcore injuries, guys, we're going 500 miles, Vegas to Reno. This is one of the most extreme things you can do on a motorcycle. 11 hours, you guys are saying? Tell me about this. You got the whole team here. Who's riding? What's this going to be like?
Everybody here's riding. We're SoCal MC from District 37 down in Mojave in LA.
Sure.
And we're representing the club in the district, and we're looking to have a good time out this weekend.
What's your name?
Dan.
Dan.
From Eastwood.
How about you?
I'm Matt Brown.
Excellent.
Greg Delmont.
Excellent.
Jason Howell.
Excellent. You guys, all four of you guys riding?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me, how are you splitting up time on the bike? How long will it take to complete?
We're looking to do about 10 to 12 hours, and we're dividing evenly up, kind of based on how guys are feeling, and take it as it comes.
Sure. So I got to ask you, what is appealing about this sport? We got motocross, supercross, enduro, all kind of things. You said, you know what, I'm going to go 12 hours from Vegas to Reno.
I absolutely love desert racing. The rougher, the hotter, the nastier. I just want to go faster and faster.
It's the challenge?
It's the challenge of the whole thing.
How about for you guys? What's appealing here?
It's the toughness, challenging yourself, knowing things that other guys can't do, seeing how much you can take.
One more time on the challenge. Talk to me about the extreme challenge.
This type of desert race really tests what you're about. Not everybody can run for 12 hours in the heat, take this kind of stuff, take the beating of a bike for that long. So putting myself to the test is really what's awesome out here.
Great job, guys. And a question I have for all of you, we've been I don't want to jinx anybody or anything. I've seen those videos though where someone's flying and then here comes a hole or a rock. How do you prepare for that as a rider?
You take it as it comes.
In desert racing, you never hit the same bump twice anyways, so there's no pre-running. That's what we're used to. A lot of guys do hit a track in the same jump, same spot 20 times in a row. It is hard, but being able to judge the terrain at speed is a lot different. It's a lot more fun.
Is the safety gear different? Is there anything else you can wear to try to help protect you in those situations?
I think we have pretty much all of the safety gear that's available.
Excellent. Let's talk about bike setup. What's different on this machine? Walk me through it a little bit. I mean, we see obviously huge, big old aftermarket gas tank, right?
Need extra gas for this. We're running flex bars. This actually helps out, takes some of the vibrations out of it. You hit a lot of those rocks, that smooths it out so you don't lose your grip.
Okay.
The bark busters there actually definitely help because a lot of those little pebbles take it. What else?
You've got a steering stabilizer here for high speed.
Yes.
Keeps the wobbles out of the front end of the machine, keeps the bike going straighter.
Well, we got TBT suspension, which is awesome.
Front and rear?
That's where we're at.
Front and rear.
Combo just right there, the TBT suspension.
How about that?
We have the best settings.
Fine tuning it right before the race.
I put that on a stand for me.
I take it you set up the suspension. What's different about setting up a suspension for desert racing as opposed to just regular dirt bike riding?
It needs to be soft enough or more compliant enough for the rocks to absorb the rocks at speed without unloading the machine. But yet Vegas Reno has trophy truck hoops in it, which are just big moguls that these bikes have to cross at 70 to 100 miles an hour, depending on how fast you think you want to go. And the suspension's got to be able to do that for 500 miles.
Amazing. For those who may not know, what's the year, make, and model of this motorcycle?
This is a 2018 Yamaha 450 FX.
Excellent. Is there any concern about the engine not being able to make it that many hours in this extreme heat that we have?
Definitely not.
Not at all.
Motor's bulletproof.
Wow.
Yamahas are awesome. That motor rocks. Change the oil and run it.
Gotta love that. Man, it is beautiful. I give you guys credit. You guys are hardcore. So when you guys finish this thing, are you just totally exhausted?
Oh yeah, you're spent. After that many hours in the heat, you're beat. Looking for a cold beer.
I'm going straight out downtown Reno after this.
And how will it work with the different pit stations? Are you guys going to get shuttled by a chase vehicle?
Yeah, we have a 2 chase truck team. They're real well organized, prepared, over prepared probably. We're expecting, hopefully we don't even need them, just gas.
Sure. Well, hey, good luck to you guys. You guys are hardcore. Anything else you'd like to add or pass on about this crazy sport? Anything you'd like to tell somebody who may be interested in getting involved?
It's like drugs and alcohol. Once you get the needle in your arm, you just can't get it out.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
You got it, guys. Good luck to you. Keep it safe out there. Watch them holes in those rocks. But you got some good suspension, so I think you'll be A-okay. TBT, we got fresh tires, as you can see. This motorcycle is ready to go, guys. 12 hours. What's the total mileage?
505.
505. Unbelievable. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
I'm going to set it at 40 though. Okay. Just for a happy medium. 35 can be a little heavy for the light guy. 50 is too much for the heavy guy. So I'm going to put it right at 40.
As you can see, this talented team putting a whole lot of work into suspension. Much like motocross, supercross, enduro, suspension is so important, especially with what these racers will encounter out in the desert. Rain ruts, silt, sand washes. What really scares me is the big holes that could come out of nowhere.
Once you get up to the top, it will get off-camber corners and cliffs, so it takes flight. But then once you start to drop down into the valley, it's all bowling ball size and there's no blown out line. So you just kind of, with that stuff, hit it.
Talking strategy takes a whole lot of courage. You got to keep your motorcycle together too. All right, so you have the pleasure of running one of the chase vehicles. Tell me what that's going to be like working with this team.
Well, this is my 3rd year doing it with them, so I have it pretty dialed in. We have a fast team this year, which is cool, but I'm just gonna have to try to keep on top of the tracker and, you know, make sure they're okay, they're running a good pace. And
So you're tracking them with an electronic device?
yeah, so Best in Desert's giving us trackers this year that will update us every 8 minutes.
Okay.
And so just gonna have to try to stay on top of that to beat them into the pit, because we have come in after them before, which is not very fun. So
What type of chase vehicle are you using?
we're gonna be in this van, and then we have another pickup truck that will be running with us.
How many miles do you think you'll put on?
At least half of it for sure. I mean, we're driving all the way to Dayton for the finish, but we're skipping every other pit, so.
There you go. A lot of fun. You having a great time doing this?
Yeah, it's a blast. I race dirt bikes too, so this is like my adrenaline fix for this race.
Would you ever think about getting behind the handlebars?
Yeah, hopefully in 2 or 3 years we'll get together a nice little girl team and do this, so.
Excellent. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Well, see, it's for the ladies as well. And this talented gentleman continues to tweak this suspension. We're asking you, would you try this? And if you would, what type of motorcycle would you use and why? We're seeing a lot of diversity out here. 4 strokes, even some 2 strokes. A lot of KTMs, of course. But we're seeing the Hondas, the Kawasaki's, Yamaha, Huskies. and it is busy at Texas Station. What really amazes me is the miles that these competitors have to log just to compete. Forget about the race itself. You have to get to Texas Station, qualifying's way up the road, then your chase vehicle.
Look at that gas tank. How many gallons does that hold?
I think 6.
You guys ready to make it to the finish?
Yeah, we'll try.
There you go. Good luck.
And there are some of the big boys, some of the unlimited trucks that will also be running this category. If you'd like to find out more about the trucks, make sure you check out a video that we recently posted where we give you a lot of insight into this great series.
The motorcycle deck, go back out the road, turn right into that other parking lot, and keep the shield in there, motorcycle. Okay. There's a yellow.
There's one of the aforementioned Honda for you Honda fans.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
You ready to rumble tomorrow?
It's gonna be a long race. Looking forward to it.
How many riders you got?
One. That's it.
You're doing the whole thing.
I'm doing the whole thing.
How are you going to last 11 hours on this motorcycle?
We're gonna find out.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
I've ridden about half this far before, but a lot of local hare and hounds, desert races. I've done a BITD race before, but not in a long time. So I know it's gonna be a long day. Looking forward to the endurance. It's gonna be a lot of mental focus. It's gonna require, I feel like.
How are you going to handle your meals? You're going to have to get some nutrition in there?
Yeah, I've got some hydro nutrition in each pit I'm gonna drink, and then every 2 or 3 pits I'm gonna try to eat something. A little later on I got some Snickers bars they're gonna hand me, try to cram something down my throat that tastes good.
There you go. Good luck. He may need to tag you in.
Absolutely.
Good luck. This guy's going to do it all alone.
Yeah, let us
Now
not
that's wild,
forget.
doing it all alone, huh? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Let us not forget it's 104 degrees
How you doing, man?
right now.
How are you?
Are you the rider of this machine?
No, the rider just walked away.
Excellent.
Working.
Crewman,
You got it.
is this Honda ready to make it through 11 hours?
Absolutely. It's his 4th attempt and final victory one.
Oh, wow. So how'd it go the last 4 years?
He hasn't finished one yet.
You know, I'm glad I talked to you because just finishing this thing is harder than people think, isn't it?
Yeah, we're from Canada, so we don't have much sand up north, so it's hard to practice or train for it.
So how have you prepped this bike to prepare?
You'll have to ask him.
Okay.
I know he had the motor rebuilt.
I see that he's got all kind of different components, huh?
Yeah. He's done the race 4 times now, is it?
Yeah.
He's got within, I think, an hour of the finish twice.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
So this is the year, hopefully.
Yeah, but he's stripped this whole thing right down and rebuilt it all.
What do we got? CRF 450?
Yep.
Beautiful.
09.
09 CRF. How fresh is the motor?
A brand new build.
Brand new build. That's what you need to make it 12 hours, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I hope this is the year you guys finish. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Give you a look. We'll see if this 09 CRF 450 can make it to the finish. What do you think? All right, now here with the rider. What is your name, sir?
Mike Shaw.
I can tell, I'm just looking at you, I can tell you're in good shape. The fitness is there.
Yeah.
I've heard that, you know, you didn't have your rabbit's foot the last few years and just barely didn't finish this thing. What's it going to take this year?
Well, just ride soft and smooth and don't make any mistakes and just look for that finish line.
What took you out in years past?
The last 2 years I actually I ended up kind of dumping the bike and with the throttle open and pulled a bunch of sand up into the air intake and basically just took out the valves and that was it, showstopper.
What special preparations have you made to the motorcycle, if any, this year?
It's actually a different bike altogether. I'm on a CRF 450X now, and I rode an XR 650R last time.
Okay, so you're going with smaller motor?
Little smaller motor.
Little lighter?
Little lighter, but it's certainly fast enough. I don't need to go any faster than this thing will go.
How about that? Your crewman told me you got a fresh build on the motor?
Yeah, she's pretty tight.
Excellent. And we got the big gas tank on, right?
Yeah.
Here's your tracking system. Any other special preparations that you anywhere that you spend a lot of attention in the garage saying I got to make sure this is right?
Mostly engine stuff and obviously air filters and stuff and suspension and a stabilizer and all that good stuff.
Excellent. Well, this is cool, man. Hey, I want you to find this video in the comments and let us know if you finished or not.
I will for sure.
And we're gonna hope for a yes.
Right on.
Thanks a lot.
Get on. Thanks, man.
Oh, we'll look forward to hearing from that rider in the comments. Make sure you check out the comments down there. And if you see anybody you recognize, share it with them. We want these riders to share their experience of how they did. How did the race go for them?
Sweet bud.
Feeling ready to go?
Ready to go.
How many riders?
We got 3.
Okay.
It'll
Excellent.
be awesome.
There you go. Good luck. Any special adjustments or preparations to this motorcycle?
We did a lot of testing on the suspension right before, just a few days ago. So it's, one of our riders hasn't even ridden it yet, so it's new to him.
Good luck to you. And we got Tech over here. What are you looking for, Tech?
We're looking for overall new cracks in the frame, just minor stuff. Make sure it's in good shape, and checking their helmets.
How new do the helmets have to be?
We give 10-year
10-year grace
but most of them are brand new anyway.
Excellent. You want a good helmet out there with those big holes, right?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Well, thanks for doing what you do.
Hey, welcome.
Tech, working hard. It's the standard in all forms of motorsports. Got to get through Tech. Make sure you got the proper safety gear.
450?
It's fast.
Can it make it to the end? I know that these are known as very durable motorcycles.
We tried last time, didn't make it. We're looking to make it this time.
There you go. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I drove it on 3 wheels for like quite a while. And
Got the 390. What do we have over here? Another KTM, huh? Excellent. Is this it? 450?
Yeah. That's the one I did.
What do you think, guys? What's the key to winning this thing?
These girls are gonna put it down on them.
Oh, female rider.
All riders.
Is this you? All female team. All 3 of you guys. Excellent. Good luck. Has a female team ever finished here?
we did, yes.
Oh, you guys finished
We did
before?
it last year.
400.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's the key to surviving out there?
Steadiness and strong.
How many miles we gonna go each?
About 160.
Wow. Good luck, girls.
Thank you.
160 miles each. And listen to that, guys. Two-stroke time. Correctly. It's not just 4 strokes out here. You're going to run a 2-stroke? Tell me about it.
Well, we're going to run in 2 strokes all year, actually, in the 200 expert class. It's actually the 300 expert class. All girls race team, and we're going for a win in the Vegas Reno. We were defending champions last year, so hopefully they can get it done.
Why not a 4-stroke?
Too heavy for the girls. You know, it's too much weight. 2 strokes are just as good.
Just as durable, right?
And you can repair them in the field.
That's true. Easier to repair if something happened, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your name?
Tony Aguilera.
And your daughter's name?
My daughter is Sierra Aguilera. She's racing with Taylor Hyman, Jody Hyman, and Krista Conway.
Good luck, Team 2-stroke.
Yep, thank you.
A lot of female riders out here. And you heard from that all-female team. They were able to finish. So we're hearing from a lot of these riders that they've never been able to finish. Forget about racing. You got to make it to the finish line first. That's step number 1. And man, the pits were busy. Again, guys, 104 degrees out here as everybody gets ready. This is registration day. Takes place 1 day before the Vegas to Reno race. They'll start the bikes very early in the morning so that they can hopefully get done before dark. Got another 2-stroke in the house. And again, we're asking you, what do you think is the best dirt bike, the best motorcycle to use for this application? Which bike and why? 4-stroke, 2-stroke, KTM, Husky, Honda, what would you use?
Excited.
How many riders are you going to use?
Just 2.
Just 2.
Yep.
Good luck, man. Any special adjustments to this machine or anything to get you through?
Just minor stuff, tires.
What kind of tires you running?
I think we're running.
Axis Desert IT, maybe.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
How about staying cool and staying hydrated?
Just gotta do that, guy. Hydrate before, get ready.
There you go. How about your meals?
Just whatever I like to eat. That's what I have.
How many hours will you be on the bike?
Probably 4.
Excellent. And you're the other rider?
The other rider.
How many hours for you?
About 4. About the
Excellent.
same.
Well, good luck, guys. Keep it safe.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
They're going to push it hard. We got everything out here. What are you selling, young lady?
Some full throttle gourmet beef jerky. We have teriyaki and sweet and spicy.
Okay. A lot of the desert racers enjoying the jerky.
It's the perfect snack for the whole day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Good with a beer at the end of the day.
That is a good thing to have, like on the run, you know, maybe when one of these guys stops or gets an opportunity. How many bags have you sold so far?
Today about 10. Come help me out.
Perfect. What's your name?
Taylor.
And where are you out of?
Here, Henderson.
There you go. Well, good luck. We'll let you get back to it.
Thank you.
Congratulations. She's got jerky for sale and the racers.
Kudos to her for being a hustler.
Jerky's
out there
a good
selling
snack to
jerky,
get.
very
Absolutely.
popular. Gotta love the entrepreneurial spirit. Grab some jerky, head to the track. Again, guys, I want to know in the comments, would you do this?
Team VP cooking some hot dogs. How's it going, VP?
Hi, it's going great. Thank you. A little hot, but it's going awesome.
Selling a lot of race fuel?
Oh, yeah. A lot of race fuel.
Excellent. They're going to need a lot of fuel to get through this race, aren't they?
Yeah, and a lot of water.
Absolutely. How about you? You selling some fuel over there?
Yeah, ton.
Excellent. What is the most popular fuel for desert racing? Do we know?
Late Model Plus.
Which one?
Late Model Plus.
Okay.
And C12, too.
C12. What octane is that?
108.
Wow. And hot dogs. You're the hot dog man.
Yeah, that's all I've been selling.
Thanks so much. Here with Scott, marketing director for Best in the Desert. Scott, it is a big weekend. We're setting up for Vegas to Reno. Please tell me what makes this race special.
Well, for one, it's the longest point-to-point off-road race in the United States. It's one of the top 3 events, off-road events, between maybe the Baja 1000 and this event, maybe one other, that are the pinnacles of off-road racing right now.
Sure. What do you think allures so many competitors to running this? Is it the challenge? Is it the notoriety of the race? Because this turnout is amazing.
Well, yeah, we have a record turnout this year, by the way, but it's just a history of the event. It's a variety of terrain. I mean, these guys are starting at lower elevations near Beatty. They're getting up as high as 8,000, 9,000 feet during the event. Make it 8,000 feet. There's mountains that they go over. There's deserts they go over. The temperatures, they're extremes. They race into the night. There's just a little bit of everything in this event. And that's why to win it overall is really, a real test of run skill and ability.
Sure, and I know this race was very special to Casey Folks. Could you speak to that at all?
Well, Casey Folks started this event in 1996. It was the first event where Best of the Desert ran, expanded from just a motorcycle, a race promotion company, to a car truck promotion company. I was part of that first event. I actually raced and won the over 30 pro class, but Casey put his heart and soul into this event. He loved the state of Nevada. He loved sharing his experience about Nevada, all the little towns along the way and all the little remote mining areas and stuff that he found. It was a passion of his, and Vegas to Reno was really kind of his love message, I guess, to the rest of the world about what a great place Nevada is.
How have you seen this sport and this event evolve over the years since you were involved in the beginning?
Well, it's just grown and grown and grown, and we're in a particularly good spot right now. Again, a record turnout. I think we have 40 plus trick trucks tomorrow, a healthy class 6100, one of our most competitive classes. The UTV class is just blown up. It's really, really strong. We got some really good teams racing it in. All the classes are deep. Even the motorcycle classes where we started have come back. We have 13 pro teams, open pro teams, that are some of the biggest names in sport racing tomorrow. So, I mean, it's just really all come together. Casey's vision for this, his original idea, it's all really come together, and we're in a really good space and time with this event.
Sure. The defining feature of this course, what would you say it is? Is it the elevation?
Well, it's the elevation changes, and it's the mentality to keep together. Many of these races are racing the whole thing solo. The drivers are doing the whole distance to keep it together mentally for that long, and those high speeds and the variety. Part of it's high speed rally style roads and stuff. Then there's cross grade, really rugged cross grade. And probably the most challenging part of the whole event, after you've gotten so close to the finish, is just the last 30 miles of the event. We go up over a mountain pass that is nasty. I mean, big rocks, challenging, just when you think it's over, it just picks you up and punches you in the gut and tells you, not yet, Sonny, you still got some more work to do. So guys always come in, they always remember that last 20 miles.
What's the key to getting through that tight and technical stuff, you think?
You know, I think it's patience, and I think it's just having a good feel for your equipment. You know, normally by then, whether it's your race car, truck, UTV, quad, motorcycle, it's been through a lot to get to that point. And it's really easy to throw it away there. Not only can you crash your way off the road and off the side of the road and put yourself out of the event, but you can kick up a rock and ding a header pipe or punch a hole in the cases. There's just so much stuff that could happen there. You're just keeping it together, you know, and not getting too anxious to see the finish. So
that's great. And our fast guys, how long will it take them to complete it? What will be some of the good times we'll see?
I don't know. I haven't really thought that far ahead, you know, but I expect to see a 55 mile an hour average or something like that, maybe a little higher. I really haven't looked closely to see how that is. We should see the first cars in just before dark or right around dark. You know, these guys surprise us. You know, every time we set estimates of when they're going to get there, they just beat it. You know, they beat us every year. These guys are getting fast. The state of the sport right now is so competitive, and these guys are so good at what they do. It's really, they're setting new records at every event.
Love it. Anything you'd like to add?
No, we just want everybody to be safe, have fun, and you know, we want to hear some really great stories at the finish line.
Sure. And finally, how about this heat too? This is something you got to battle, right?
Oh yeah, but you know, in all honesty, the beauty of this race is when we start so early in the morning and head north, most of this is at higher elevation. So the temperature is 10, 15, 20 degrees cooler. And at night, in some of those mountain passes, it's going to be down in the 60s and 50s even. So it's deceptive. It's not as hot as you think it is because we're heading north and getting to higher elevation.
Thanks for all the info and congrats on a great event.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. We certainly appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Guys, if you did, please subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Please like CycleDrag.com on Facebook. We cover it all different types of motorcycle competitions. And you gotta love this true test of survival that we focused in on. Remember, if you competed in this race, let us know how you did. If you'd ever try this, we want to know what bike would you use and why. Also, check out the other videos that we have on Cycle Drag, including tips on how to drag race. Check out the new exhaust install we just did on our Suzuki Hayabusa street bike. And if you love the world's fastest motorcycles, you got to check out our Larry Spider-Man McBride Top Fuel motorcycle videos. Let us know what you thought of this. Did you like this video? Do you want more on desert racing, more dirt bike coverage? We will certainly keep it coming. Just please subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube and let me know where you are watching from. Thanks so much. Enjoy. More coming.